Hello scholars, welcome back to the Kemet Maasai Academy. I'm continuing the series of students' motivational videos and reading from the book, The Student's Master Plan, Hardcore Rules for a Lifetime of Success. The passage that I'm reading this morning is entitled, Challenge Yourself, Rise to Life's Challenges. No great deeds are accomplished by average people. Only the extraordinary people of this world blaze new trails and raise the standards for humanity. You will not realize your full potential unless you challenge yourself to go above and beyond what is generally expected. Many things that were once thought by the general public to be impossible or futile were proven to be quite possible by people who challenge themselves and push the limits. Things that we take for granted today were discovered and invented by people who were brave enough to continue their work in spite of setbacks, criticism, and ridicule. The first persons who tried to fly an airplane were mocked and laughed at. The first person who tried to fly across the ocean was derided as being crazy. Thousands of people have been told by doctors that they may not live to see another day. But they loved life so much that they found the determination to defy the odds and lived for years and decades later. Countless babies have been born with abnormalities, and their parents were told that the child would never make it. But love, perseverance, and nurturing gave hope and longevity. You must challenge yourself. Do not accept less than the best from yourself. Each milestone that you come to, congratulate yourself, then charge forward to the next milestone. Don't allow other people to put you down or discourage you. Set your own goals and never believe that they are too high for you to achieve. Don't go around telling everyone about your goals. Some people have negative attitudes and will try to dissuade you against working towards your dreams. They may try to tell you that it is unrealistic to want to become an astronaut, or ridiculous to think that you can become the next prime minister. The more you hang around those people and listen to their negative comments, the more you stand a chance of starting to believe them and losing sight of your own goals. Stay around positive people, ambitious people who challenge themselves and who will encourage you to do the same. If you come across a difficult problem, don't give in as soon as you encounter it. Use all your faculties to try to solve the problem or work out a solution to a difficult situation. When you overcome a difficulty, it builds your character. One inability can serve to sharpen your skills in other areas. When life throws you a bunch of challenges, rise to meet them. Alright, so the topic, challenge yourself. Many times, like if I put problems on the board, I will notice there are some students who they don't even try to think about the problem or try to solve it on their own. Immediately they go into, I don't get it, I don't understand, without even reading it over properly, reading it over again, thinking about it, going through the steps. They just immediately go straight to that default setting. I don't get it, I don't understand, I need help. And then they will go either to try to, well, some just sit and do nothing, waiting for the teacher to come around and explain it, or they immediately go to someone for help. They immediately go to a classmate, or some persons, we know some persons copy. They'll wait for you to work out your answer And then they just come and they're sponges. They just want you to tell them what you did. Right? I always say to my students, it's important that we share with each other. It's important that we help each other. But be careful, because telling someone the answer is not really helping them. Showing them what to do, explaining to them how you derive the answer, that is helping them, because next time around they will be able to do it for themselves. So even if you have a good friend, or it's your classmate, you want to be helpful, be careful of how you help. Explain how you got the answer. Don't just say, here's my book, write it up. Or some of the ones who think they can outsmart the system, write it off and change it up a bit. I've heard students tell other students that, okay, just write off what I have, but the teacher might find out, because if our works are identical, then it's going to, it's going to raise suspicion. So just tweak it, just change it up a bit so it doesn't look identical to me. I've heard students do that. And they think they're outsmarting the system. You're not. You're not. Your brain is a tool that you should use. If you don't use it up, you're going to lose the ability over time. You have to sharpen your skills, sharpen your thinking skills. Force yourself to think it out. And try to find other ways of solving the problem. So don't just think it's just one way. So for example, if you're given a worded problem, draw an illustration. Draw a diagram to kind of give yourself an image, a picture of what they're talking about. Start from there. Brainstorm. Talk about it with your classmates, right? Discuss it. And you have some students who they just love to cruise in their comfort zone. Once you're giving them easy work, once you're giving them something that they think is manageable, they're fine. The minute you start taking it up a notch and increasing the level of difficulty, they just seize up. It's like they're saying, I can't cope. You are to always challenge yourself. Always keep challenging yourself. Take on difficult things. Take on tasks that are above your grade level sometimes. Open a book that is above your grade level just to read it and see what it's about. Just expose yourself to it. So that when you eventually get there, it won't be such an alien thing. It won't be a foreign idea to you. You're already at least exposed to it. Right? Keep on challenging yourself. Don't just be satisfied with the middle ground, the mediocre. You have some students, they just want to know, what is the pass mark? What's the pass mark? I just need to get that. If the pass mark is 50%, they're just skating along the 50%. I always say to my students, aim for the highest. So if you fall, you still fall high. There's something up there that's still gonna catch you. You're still high. If you aim for just the lowest, the minimum that will be accepted, if something happens and you fall short of that, there's no chance for you. You're down on the ground. Aim for the stars so that if you fall, at least you fall on the trees or you fall on top of a skyscraper, right? But if you just aim for the lowest level shrub, if you miss that, the next thing is the ground. You should always aim to get 100%. That should always be your goal. It shouldn't matter to you what the pass mark is. You don't want to be just scaling the pass mark. And if you're getting a spelling test and there are 10 words on the list and the pass mark is 50, you just study 5 words. That's certainly not good enough. Good enough is not good enough. Always aim for the highest, excellence, 100%. Always aim for that. If you fall short of that, you won't fall too far below that. and you'll still be good to go, right? Push yourself. Push yourself. If the teacher comes to the class and say, okay class, we're going to be doing a new topic today, that's when your ears should be keenly listening and your eyes sharp and you're ready, because you're saying, yes, now it's time for growth. New things encourage growth. Your brain is about to expand. Your horizon is about to expand and open up. You're going into further territory now, uncharted territory. You should be excited. As a scholar, you should be excited when new topics are coming. And try to stay ahead so that the new topic won't seem so daunting to you, because you would have already been at least exposed to it. May not master it immediately, but at least exposed to it. Alright, scholars, remember, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Don't settle for the mediocre. Don't settle for the pass mark. Aim for excellence. Alright, remember our channel has math videos from grade 4 to grade 11. So it's not just the motivational videos. Go and take advantage of all those math videos, all those topics in the different grades. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Share the videos so other students, parents, and teachers can be motivated as well. So my beloved scholars, I'll see you in the next video.